It's now time for Punted, a podcast discussing the very latest in all things racing, including tips, giveaways and laughs. Here's your hosts, Scott McKinnon and Nathan Kendrick.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Punted podcast hosted by myself, Nathan Kendrick and Scotty McKinnon.
Back for another week, Nath.
On fire last week.
We were shooting the lights out on Saturday.
I know. Even some of the ones we didn't tip got up too.
That's
we were
right.
just punting
We were going alright.
Yeah,
we did piss a little bit up the wall late in the day, but that's alright.
That's alright. At least we had some money to play with. We were playing with their money, not ours.
That's right. Good weekend of racing too, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you tipped, I think you tipped about four.
Yeah, I did feature a bit in that reel, didn't I?
I only had my little V8 clip.
At least it was the best bet. Your best bet lob.
Yeah, no, it's a good win. Luckily, it didn't get caught up in all the commotion.
Yeah, it's a good horse.
Jamie Carr and Craig Williams.
Yeah, that was a bit sad. You didn't like to see that, did you?
No, but
hopefully they're on the mend. I think Carr's coming good.
Yeah, I saw that Craig Williams has gone home now. I think from hospital, so he's all well and good. So. Another stacked weekend of racing, 5 Group 1s in Sydney, and then we got the All-Star Mile at Moonee Valley as well. So
cracking weekend.
Before we get into that, I think we should probably mention we got a betting competition going on our Instagram at the moment.
Yeah, that's right, for the Sunshine Coast pubs.
Yeah, so anyone who wants to join, just go in our Instagram page. You'll see all the details. We'll leave a little link in the description too, and you can have a read of what it's all about. But essentially, the winner gets a $300 voucher to either Baringa, Parklands, or Brightwater Tavern.
Yep.
And
it's completely free as well. So.
Yeah, so free betting competition. You may as well enter it. I think we only got about 15 people entered at the moment. So jump in if you're keen on, or if you want to test your punting skills.
Like the page and comment on the post, and that's all you got to do. Just type punted and you go into the draw, and we'll draw out 6 contestants.
Yeah,
I think it is.
So it's pretty easy to enter, and as Scotty said, there's no entry fee or anything like that. No. So get on it.
Yeah, $300, Nate.
Yeah. So what did you tip last week?
Well, Espiona. You wrote me off a little bit there too.
Yeah, but you know what she's like. She's hard to catch.
I know.
And it got up in the group.
I didn't really even have much on her. I don't think we had anything on her, did we?
No, I think we did the first 4 or something. Yeah.
It was a good win, wasn't it?
Yeah, really
Mickey
good
D, 10th Group 1.
I know, he's on fire with the Group 1s.
It was a gun right. Blue Diamond, yeah. Bloody hell.
Yeah, he's snagged another one. Zoo Gotcha, good win.
Yeah, it was a good win.
Yeah.
Beat him pretty fair and square. Yeah. Didn't, look like it was running away from him, but it
did what
won.
it had to do. And,
that's all they got to do, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And Protagonist, the European horse.
It held on. Just held on. King Frankel was a bit unlucky. Didn't probably get the clearest of runs late.
He was probably a bit...
But he had his chance, I think. He wasn't like he was busting for the gap.
He was a bit sort of... I wouldn't say flat, but he just didn't really have that sort of turn of foot that
like
he
he's shown.
Yeah.
And, but the European was a good win, J-Mac.
And you also had... What was the other one you had?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember.
Yeah,
it's been a big week. I've been busy now.
Too many winners. Anyway, well...
V8, that was probably the best win of the group, don't you think? It was a big win.
As I said on last week's episode, I've been looking forward to seeing it back at the races.
Yeah.
And they were sort of not knocking it, but because it opened about $2.80 favourite, which is I thought was probably a bit
too short.
Yeah, too short. And it got out to about $4.55 for anyone who got that price. So it was a good win. But as we said, 5 Group 1s at Rose Hill this weekend, including the Slipper.
Yeah, I guess
Shall we get stuck into it?
Try and shoot the lights out at the Slipper day.
We'll start with the Rose Hill Guineas. Look, I think this is dropped away. I was expecting a lot more, because there was sort of talks early about Sharp and Smart coming over.
Yeah.
He obviously won the New Zealand Derby.
Yeah, that's right.
Like a few weeks ago, so it'd be a bit of a task to set him to come over here as
He'd
well.
Probably nearly win it too if he lined
up.
up.
That's right. So, what do you got?
Look, I've got Sharp and Smart's form lines going with elliptical.
Oh, I thought
beating
you were going to...
point 2 of it in the Spring Champions.
Yeah.
2,000 metres, not a worry. Barrier 1, Zara. I spruiked it a bit earlier. It was a good run last start.
Yeah.
Ready for the trip now. That's my tip. Are you still going with Machelade still? Are you still a fan club guy?
I think up to the 2,000.
Yeah.
And he ran 4th to Sharp and Smart last year over this distance, beaten less than a length, and probably a tad unlucky not to win or even to run 2nd or 3rd. So I think up to 2,000 suits him. I don't
It's
know
good
why.
that they kept Tyler Schiller on.
No, they didn't.
Oh,
Because
they didn't?
Tommy Sherry was on him.
Oh.
And I don't know whether or not he's got the flick, but
Schiller, he's getting
not,
a few opportunities now in these big races.
Yeah, so he's not. Tommy Sherry's got the flick.
That's right. Sherry always rides it, doesn't he?
So I think hopefully up to the 2000. It was sort of. It's only won one race, but he's always thereabouts. So I think up to 2000 is probably in his favour.
Favourite's going to be awfully hard to beat.
Yeah, definitely.
Blue Army,
they're always hard to beat. James McDonald on board, he's always hard to beat.
Bagged nearly 4 Group 1s on the day by the look of them.
Yeah, they've got a lot of chances. So I'm sticking with Machelade.
You know
what would happen if I jump off.
Yeah, I know it'll win. That's
so
right.
I'm sticking.
That's good. Yeah, no, I'm elliptical for sure. We'll go to the Ramvet. The Ramvet's a good race, no?
It is.
I like it. It's got a bit of a European form lines throwing through it too. There's a few.
And that paid off last week.
Yeah. It's quite a tricky race for 8 horses, I thought. What did you kind of come up with for this one?
Big first up run, and it won this race last year. Montefilia. And I think, same sort of thing as Machelate up to the 2000. First up run was really good.
Yeah.
4 starts on the track for 2 wins and a third. Second up's won twice. Ran second and 2/3 as well from 6 goes. So track and distance, it's won over this distance and track. I think
you're going with all the apprentices or something, though. You're trying to find the apprentice in every race. He's flying, though, Dylan Gibbons.
Yeah. I thought his first up run, if you watch the replay, was a big run. So, Mwanga, not to discredit Mwanga, he's been running second and third behind Animo, who's arguably probably one of the best horses going. Well, he's probably the best horse going around at the moment. Sure. So, I'm going with Montefilia. Gold Trip, he was another big runner there.
Melbourne Cup winner.
Yeah, and he ran huge the other day first up, so no reason he can't win, but I like Montefilia. I'm
going a bit out of the box because, not to say I know the form lines or have watched all its race starts, but like I was saying last week, when these Europeans come over for these staying events, they usually have the better bred stays, as you say, because we always get them over here. Yeah. And with Ryan Moore booked, I think that's what I'm keen on going. Hard in the market. It's been backed already a little bit early, so I'll stick with Dubai Honor, not knowing much, just trusting that William Haggis has another horse ready to fire, kind of.
Well, he did it last week, so there's no reason he can't do it again.
Yeah, I don't think I could try and get it like Mwanga. Yeah, you can back him. You back him every start. You're probably losing a lot, but he can run a bottler on his day.
Yeah, he's consistent. He's always thereabouts. So his days. Surely going to be
Nash
Sunday,
is probably a real good jock for him too. A vigorous rider like him.
No, it'll be interesting, but in
a race that's probably it looks nearly all of them are a chance. So.
There's not
like
many
the outside
runners,
of Banker's Choice could run a bottler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's a good race, and the George rider.
Yeah,
the big boy,
the big
stallion. He's still.
Here we go.
$1.70 or $1.60 favourite.
Yeah, hard. Barrier 11. Is it problem?
I don't think it was.
Not a problem?
But Artorias, massive win the other day. Did not look like it was going to win at all.
What about me little Levante? Oh, not Levante. Yeah, Levante. What about me little Levante? She's a good horse too. Another Kiwi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is that where you're going?
No, I can't tip away from him.
Yeah.
It's hard to get away.
You think he'd just win again?
Yeah. But Artorias might run a big second,
Yeah.
Coming from the back. Barrier 1 might be a bit tricky though.
Yeah.
Unless he posies up a bit earlier.
It's a soft 6 at the moment.
Yeah, I had a look at the forecast. It's pretty sunny.
Is it? For the rest
throughout,
of the week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Soft 6, you'd think it would improve pretty good. And
yeah. Well, especially for a big day like that.
Yeah.
I think they'd have it in good
order.
order.
That the weatherman always gets it right, but predictions say that it'll be dry and sunny.
Well, I think the big boy...
Yeah, the big boy goes on.
He wins again.
Probably becomes one of the most biggest stallions in the world after he's done, I think. Really.
And this Royal Ascot trip still on the cards too, isn't it?
Next race, 2-year-old Golden Slipper. Come up with something here, Nathan. I know what you're tipping already.
What?
What are you doing from that gate on it, though? What's the instructions to Preble?
That's what my knock on it.
The gate.
Like,
it's going to go forward. It's a Waterhouse and Bob.
No, that's what I mean. But it's like in those big races, they all want to go forward.
That's right.
So I'm with Red Resistance. I just think his form coming through this race, the form around him, like he beat Steel City. Steel City bolted in last week. That was the other one.
Yeah.
Steel City. He also beat King's Gambit, and he beat Shinzo, who actually won last week.
Yeah,
as well.
It was a good win too, Shinzo.
So I think obviously first up, he'd had 5 weeks in between runs.
Yeah.
And I think first up, they obviously didn't want to have.
I listened to a podcast with Bod on it, and he seemed pretty keen on his chances of him going pretty close. He just wanted a draw gate. Obviously, he hasn't come up with that, but good horses can overcome bad gates, you know.
Yeah, and if this is, I'm losing fans by the minute with my Ruffy selections.
Yeah,
but
give it to us.
For anyone, each way bet. Arkansas Kid ran third in the Blue Diamond. Watch the replay. The winner, the stablemate.
40-1, Nathan.
Yeah, 40-1. Wild, eh? But the stablemate probably just got the run just before him, and he was sort of on the tail of it. And I think if roles were reversed, he would have probably beat it. So I think Arkansas Kid at a price. I actually backed it in the Millennium, and it was a big price then, but it got involved. It was involved with all those horses that fell. So Arkansas Kid, and then
is that your roughie, and then you're going with another roughie and Red Resistance. So
yeah.
You can really turn our fans off listening to us with these.
Rough and rougher.
Rough and rougher.
Yeah.
I like it. Favourite's awfully hard to beat. Gate 3, J-Mac.
Yeah.
Ran quicker time than Learning to Fly the other day, and they ran slow earlier.
And I think the other thing about Learning to Fly, like that was a tough run it had the other day. In a 4-horse field, and it was still a tough run. So I know we keep saying like these good trainers, they know how to get them right on the day, but I don't know. I reckon
the spec at odds is Don Corleone. I'm surprised you didn't tip him. I'm going to steal your thunder, and I'm probably going to make him my each way play.
You're going to be on the reel next week.
But Don Corleone, Hugh Bowman's come back over.
Yeah.
Snowdens, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
The 2-year-olds. I just thought he's running the Blue Diamond. If he got clear air early, he would have really had a crack at that winner. But Don Corleone in a tough race, Nath. Not really keen to have a huge wager in the race, but it'll be a good race to watch.
What are you on?
I'll go Don Corleone with the favourite, Awfully Hard to Beat.
Okay, yeah.
I'm playing on the safe side.
You're safe side. I'm the bit.
You're rougher and rough.
Rough and rougher.
Yeah.
That's what I'm known for, rough and rougher.
The Galaxy. Our man didn't get the steer, but that's okay. Benny, Group 1 Benny, that's alright. He'll get his chance soon again.
Well, he had a Group 1 ride the other week.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do something too.
Yeah. But
at the top of the straight, but anyway, didn't let down.
Poor Benny. Damien Lane back on.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it wins?
I wouldn't say it just wins. What about you?
I just think the weight difference in a lot... Like, Eduardo, he's only a little horse and he's got 59 kilos.
But he's the bulldog of the lot.
He is, and he's probably the more proven sort of horse. These are a lot of the...
And his first up run was huge.
Yeah.
Bit of sting out of the ground. Older horse. I know he's drawn 13. Like, he's going to have to do a bit to get across.
Yeah.
But, like, $9 about Eduardo. He's mashed it with the best for how long now?
Yeah.
But you're right, the up-and-comers.
Yeah, and I think there's a few...
Zoo style, if it goes like it did the other day, Eduardo won't be able to keep up.
Yeah, that's right. It goes close. I'm going, personally, Shades of Rose.
You always like that horse.
Yeah. Well, I think, too, it ran in the Everest, only beaten 3 lengths, which isn't... Like, it didn't disgrace itself, and that was never its main target. It was sort of a late call-up, too.
Yeah.
Like, it had a few starts before that.
Yeah.
So, I think the form lines coming through it are pretty good, too. Like, Electric Girl ran third the other day in one of the Group 1s down in Sydney, too. Yeah. So, it's not... Like, the form stacks up well enough. Sure. And it's a decent price at $9.50 now. So, that's probably my sort of roughie. If I was to go one a bit more in the market... I thought he was a little bit disappointing last start, but Remark.
Yeah, you like him. I don't like. We backed him.
Yeah, I know. He wanted to hang in, and
it's wrong. There's always something wrong with him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a hard horse to.
I reckon I found one. Talking about low weights, Dewire's horse, Henry Dewire's horse with McNeil on. It looked like it was going to go past Uncommon James the other day.
There's been some money for it too.
Yeah. Drawn 5. I reckon they smoke in this race.
He must like it because I just saw before we started the podcast, he bought the half brother.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's a good sign.
Like, there's a lot of horses with speed out wide, like in the Congo, Zoo Style, Eduardo. There's a couple down the bottom, like Shades of Roses. They all go forward horses.
Yeah, that's the thing with.
It's going to set it up for something
behind.
That's just like same as Uncommon James. He'll just sit off the speed here and wait for him to spend their pennies and he'll spend his late.
Yeah, well, that's right. And it's always, as we said, it's always those sort of bigger races they all want to push forward, especially the sprinting races too.
Yeah, that's right.
So
no, it'll be a good race.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good spectacle.
100%. But
I'd love to see a Queenslander win it again and stick it up him.
Yeah, no, and that's like he's $5 favourite. I think he deserves to be favourite.
Of course he does, yeah. He's 4 months, so he has to be favourite, can't he?
No reason he can't win.
No.
And
I guess we head over to the All-Star Mile.
I found this pretty hard to sort of believe what I wanted to. I think just purely because Moonee Valley is just such a
tight turning.
Well, it's just such an up and down. Have you ever been there? Yeah, you went there.
I went there last year when we went on the Melbourne Cup trip.
The TV doesn't do it justice to how up and down and hilly.
Went to the grandstand. It looked like a greyhound track the way they were getting around it.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those tracks that obviously different horses handle.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of horses don't as well. So that's probably what made it hard for me trying to come up with a selection in this. But what are you going?
Look, I'm a karting racing man, so I stick with Nugget. As you know,
20,
go 40? Nugget. It's 41s in the 20s. It's not my money, but
I'm hoping
each way, Nugget.
I hope they don't lead on it.
No, that was silly the other day. I don't think they were meant to. No, I think it just found itself there.
Well,
and just found itself there.
Yeah,
and it was left to sitting duck the whole way up the straight.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right.
D. Oliver on, barrier 1.
Yeah, should get a good run.
Gets the smother, goes bang late. Like Alligator Blood, I tipped him the other day when he won. I watched his work. Work looked good.
Yeah, does look good.
Shin said it was very good, so obviously he's $2.80 though. We're not geniuses saying Alligator Blood's going to be hard to beat, but I'm Thunderstruck's run some bottlers at the Moonee Valley.
Well, Cox Plate?
Yeah, huge run.
Behind Enemo?
Yeah.
No reason he can't
That's
win.
right. I know it's 1,600, but still, Daniel Moore riding. I didn't expect that, but I don't know what happened there. I guess all the jocks injured. Jamie Carr's injured.
Yeah,
Williams is injured.
Yeah. I'm going...
And Luke Curry, just mentioned, he's come back from Hong Kong for the one ride.
Well, that's what I'm going for.
Is that what you're going for?
Mr. Bright. So 2 wins on the track from 3 starts.
Yeah.
Good run the other day behind Alligator Blood.
Was a good run.
It's just, it's hard to back anything, I feel like, with a bit of confidence at Moonee Valley.
Yeah. I'm just tipping a roughie because I'm in their corner, you know. Go Nugget.
Yeah. No, fingers crossed.
But I do like Luke Curry coming back for that mount. He's had a lot of success in Melbourne.
Well, and speaking of Hong Kong, Mark Newnham.
Yeah, moving. Yeah. That's a big move, isn't it? Especially when you're going really good here, I guess.
Well, he's got Group 1 horses over here, so
be interesting.
I mean, you'd be silly not to take. You'd be silly not to take the offer to go.
It's like Jamie Richards. He was dominating New Zealand for how long? You know. The opportunity comes about, I guess you got to take the bull by the horns.
Yeah, that's right.
So a lot of money over there, Nathan. I don't think we'd turn it down, would we? What could we be over there?
I think at the moment, but with all the I think they have a lot of COVID restrictions and that.
Yeah, well, they're in a bubble still, I think, or something like that. Yeah, racing bubble.
Well, that's probably. Sure. But I think you get the best of the best over there. Same with Michael Costa going to Dubai too. You'd be silly not to take an offer like that up. But,
for sure.
Hopefully, have you got anything else that
local or anything? I haven't got. We haven't got many runners.
Well, we're doing this on a Wednesday.
Yeah, we're doing it earlier this week.
Yeah, so we haven't got the Sunday fields. It got up, but the last leg was voided.
That was lovely. I was in the rain driving the gates back. I thought I was going to get struck by lightning. It was
wild, wasn't it?
It was wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I thought they'd pass on the radar.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it just went bang. But anyway, that's what happened. I think we had 50 mil in about half an hour.
Was that?
Yeah. Right. That was enough to call it off.
Yeah. And no polytrack.
No polytrack.
No. Can't do that.
No.
What happens there? Would it have to be at the start of the meeting, before?
Yeah.
Can you change halfway through?
They do say that maybe they can do it, but there'd have to be a few logistic things to fall into place. But last 2 races abandoned. That was a bit sad because we had Why Not Roses in too. We were kind of keen on her running, but
she's in at Ipswich.
Ipswich Friday.
Good barrier.
Chance. Yeah, chance.
Yeah.
She's always a puncher's chance. She always tries hard.
Yeah, that's all you can ask too.
Could never tell you she was immoral, but anyway.
She tries.
You got anything in?
Nothing as we said, we're doing it on a Wednesday, so we don't really know the fields for Sunday. But hopefully we can get one of these multis up soon that we post because Well, the one he got up, but
I thought Waterfield was going to win. My best bet.
Yeah, that was
top of the
close
straight. I
too.
thought that was going to win. I said, get up. We'll tip 2 from 2 here.
I know that would have been good, but we still did all right. So hopefully we've got some fans back.
Hopefully, but yeah, just remember everyone to get onto the Instagram page and give that post a comment under it. Just write punted, and we'll chuck you into the draw. We'll probably do that around next week. We'll probably run that for the next weekend's racing.
Yeah, we'll probably start it next week. Yeah. And as Scotty mentioned, get onto it. You're silly not to. You don't have to pay anything, and you can get a $300 voucher. So anyone who wants to try their luck, it'll be interesting to see how we match who versus who on each week. But no,
there'll be we can't enter. I can't enter. Can I? I see you put your name on it. You're trying to be funny with it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But so get onto that, and pretty short episode this week.
Yeah, pretty short. We didn't have a guest. We're going to probably do a guest every second week. Yeah. Probably should talk about that.
Yeah, we'll do a guest next week.
Just where we can plan people to get on. If we do it every week, we'll run out of people too quick, won't we, Nate? Right.
But who... Are we going to say who?
No, I think we might leave it in the dark again. Yeah, leave it as a surprise for everyone.
Do a little Instagram story or something.
Yeah, just keep checking on our socials for who we got coming on next.
Yeah. No, but I think short and sweet episode this week. Hopefully we've tipped some winners.
Yeah, we'll find one.
But
we'll obviously do the best bets Saturday morning after scratchings.
Yeah.
Come up with one each.
I'm keen for this weekend, but good racing.
Good racing.
And we got a little event on with the Sunshine Coast Hotels.
Yeah, so Parklands Tavern, that'll be good.
Yeah, so keen for that, and hopefully we can tip you guys some winners.
Yeah. Anyway, catch you guys.
See you guys next week.